Oh, for the last time, and it's so sad. Lone Survivor elimination, our final elimination, champion determined. Sorry, Bruce Lee. It was a very spirited effort. You should have spent more money. You should have done numerous things throughout this year that you could have won, but you skated all the way to the finals, and then you succumbed to your injuries by not getting all the players that you should have had. You should have literally bought every good player and just had them sitting on your bench and had a starting lineup. But that's on you. Congratulations, Gerald Butler or Brian Campbell is our inaugural season Lone Survivor champion. Survives 15 weeks. And, good for you. So, Bruce Lee eliminated is his filmography. I didn't even put anything on here. Pick a karate movie that from the 80s and 90s. Romeo Must Die. Is that Bruce Lee? That's not Bruce Lee. My bad. The movies with Jackie Chan. That's Jackie Chan. Crap. Romeo Must Die. I think, no, that was the other guy. Forget it. Figure out a karate movie and then something with a dragon in it, and then Bruce Lee was in it. We congratulate Gerald Butler for being our lone survivor. So truly, is that Transporter he was doing, or the White House has Fallen, or the Fallen movies, or whatever movie Gerald Butler was in. Congratulations to him. So congratulations. So I think the season went pretty well. I thought it was a pretty successful, minus we had a slow start with people missing lineups. Then we picked it up, and you got to figure out the whole scheme of things. And as we got down to the Final Four and things like that, I think people started trying to finally figure it out. We will come back next year. Everybody who wants to come back, you are definitely coming back. Like I said, small tweaks that I'm thinking about making. The first one is adding a third blind bidding thing. Blind bidding waiver pardon, adding a third one of those. So you'd have the Tuesday, and I'm probably going to bump it up instead of running at 11 p.m., maybe run at 8 on the Tuesday, and then the Wednesday, and then Thursday you have it run at 6. So then it's in front of the Thursday night football game. You got a little bit of time that, I got this person real quick because something happened. Is a bunch of times that all of a sudden key information came on Thursday morning, and you're just like, I'm screwed. So I'm thinking about adding a third waiver wire spot 6 p.m. on Thursday, moving the time up from the other two from 11 p.m. to 8, or maybe even make it unanimous, make it 6 p.m. for all three of them. Sounds like a good idea. What other changes was I thinking about? I liked everything about roster size and limits like that, so I liked everything there. I liked the $200 fab budget. I think that would seem to be sufficient. You either blew through it really quickly or you slow played it. And I thought that was sufficient, so I don't want to increase or decrease that. So that went well. The draft will still be sitting at, I want to keep, I like there's 16 teams, so we play 15 weeks, so we avoid the last 2 weeks just for any NFL benchings because of clinchings and things. So we stay way away from that. So I'm going to try and keep the number at 16 teams and not try and add to that 17th team. Payouts. So that'd be the one thing, is increase the buy-in from $10 to $20, and that gets us a bigger payout. So instead of having an $80 payout, you just start doubling stuff, or actually it'd be a little bit less because the cost of the league is still the $31. So I think the buy-in will be $20 just to get a little bit bigger of a payout, and then we can actually pay out to more positions. So we might get down. So instead of paying out the top 3, we can pay out to top 5. So, top 5 out of 16 teams, you're doing something. So I'm thinking that's probably another thing I'm going to do. So is increase the buy-in from 10 to 20. So that's really all I got. Congratulations to Brian again. I will be hitting you up shortly after I get this video uploaded about how to get the money to you. Corey, I got your email. If you're listening to this, I did get your email, so I'm going to get with Brian and see what he wants to do first. rather than me mail you your money. It's only $15, but mail it, or I can just PayPal it all to Brian, then he can bump it over to you. Thinking about doing that. Other than that, thank you everybody for participating in this, first year experiment. We'll iron some things out. We'll get these changes made, long as people that come back will, like to do it. And we'll be back at this next year. This was a lot of fun for me. Not just running it and getting these videos out, but just the whole concept of the league. It was very fun. It was as fun as I thought it would be when I heard about it, and it didn't disappoint. So glad you guys, hopefully all you had a good time with it. I'm getting nothing but good reviews from at least the top 4 people or 3 people other than myself that were still, chit-chatting with me towards the end here. I'd like to hear from any of you guys that got bounced back in like week 8 or 7. I know you stopped paying attention to these, but let me know. I'll be hitting you up just to see what you thought and see if you're coming back. But all of that, good job, Brian. Jer, good run, good effort. Came up 12 points short. Out.